my name is Rebecca Cowan and I'm from Richmond, Virginia. And I have been paper crafting for most of my life. I've been involved in crafts in some way or another. Specifically scrapbooking, probably about 30 years. I started in the 90s. Yeah, I started a Creative Memories party, back when we used to have the white pages and the little tiny triangles in the corners and our sticker sneeze everywhere. We have come a long way. Let's just put it that way. I am actually a Creative Memories advisor now. I do a lot with our albums, and I can't live without our tools. Our tools are the best. But I also love to do a lot of paper crafting kits and albums and things like that. So that's kind of my style. I like to do a lot of things. I do a card style that's a little bit different. I like to do different things where it kind of tells a story a little bit. So if you were to go to CMTV's channel, that's Creative Memory TV, their YouTube channel, and Google easel card in there, or search for easel card in there, you will see I did a video a few years ago. It kind of will give you an idea of my style. So as far as cards and stuff go. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and introduce myself and tell you a little bit about who I am, what I'm about, and what you can expect. So again, I started about 30 years ago. I currently work with a group of ladies starting in COVID. We started a group called Dream Bigger Crafty Crew. And we do crops 4 times a year where we on Zoom, where we teach classes. We do kinds of games and all kinds of fun there. So we have such a good time. You might see them pop in from time to time on my YouTube channel because they're really great at ideas. So I may have them guest, speak for my channel every so often. So we have a good time. We do that all on Zoom. We do get together some of the local peeps in different locations because we're kind of all over the place. We have one person in Tennessee, one person in Maryland, some in Northern Virginia, some in my area. We have Newport News area. So we do crops at one of our churches, and then some of the other girls get together at houses. So if you're looking for a place to come play with us on Zoom, play with us in person. I also do monthly crops and classes. And my big thing is I have 4 big retreats a year. We just came back from a week-long Outer Banks beach trip where I just rent a big house and we play. So I do that. We do National Scrapbook Day in May and Croptoberfest in October. And my absolute favorite event is I do a staycation every August in Ashland, Virginia. It's always the last weekend in August, and we have so much fun. One year we did a murder mystery that I wrote completely from scratch, a scrapbooking murder mystery. I made it so you can change out the characters if you wanted to make the killer someone else, and I actually have now published it and people can purchase it from me, that kind of thing, so other people can do it as well in other areas. So that's just something fun that I side note thing. I'm also an accountant, which is, so obviously numbers are important to me. So I make sure measurements are right and stuff when I'm doing my, my videos. So that's one thing to note about me. One year we did an escape room theme. Last year we did Cropping Around the World, and I'm actually going to show you an album we created as a class for that. And this year we're going to do Crime Scene Cropping. If you've ever seen the show Crime Scene Kitchen, it's kind of a nod to that. So I'm super excited for that one. That's going to be fun. They have no idea what they're in for. Anyway, that's just my style. That's what I love. I really believe everyone has a story to tell, and it is my mission to help ladies especially to see that there's a story you have to tell and there's someone who needs to hear it. I get emotional. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you're married, not married, have kids, don't have kids, you're an empty nester, you're a mom of 3 cats, whatever. You have an important story and there's someone who needs to hear that story. And it is my mission to help you find your story, help you teach your story to others in a way that makes you happy and feel creative. And I fully believe that you can do anything that I can do, that any of the other girls can do, if you just have the right tools. So that is basically what I will be teaching on my YouTube channel, is finding your story and tips and tricks on how to use your tools, fun ideas for ways to think of doing things that you maybe don't think about. So I wanted to show you kind of my style. I love all sizes of albums. My very favorite is the Happy album. It is a 6 3/4 by 10 inch size. This is my year at a glance. I do it like a year in review sort of thing. This is a just for me album. That's probably why it's my favorite, because I get to do anything I want in here. It's just telling my story, right? So I kind of did it. This is 2019 because my favorite picture's in here, so I wanted to show you. I kind of do like, you know, here's the month, here's what happened in the month, and then there's the pictures and the stories that go with it. So I just wanted to show you. This was my sister's wedding. This is my absolute favorite scrapbook page. I love this page. And here, same sister, is a class I taught a few years later with a mini album that we did. This was actually done at our staycation. Now mine is a baby album of her baby, who is now 2. So this was 2 years ago. But everyone did it differently. So some people did it as like a travel album. Some people did it as a beach tropical album. Some people did, you know, back to school. So it's really whatever you like. I just like to teach the techniques, because your creativity is your creativity and your style is your style. So I like to give ideas. So here is like, there's pockets. I love pockets and tags. There's pictures in there. All kinds of hidden pictures and journaling in here. There's some that open up this way. You can see little baby. She almost looks completely different now, I have to tell you. She's 2, so she looks very different. This is just a little waterfall of her first couple months. I try to do a little something. I have to show you this picture because it's my favorite. She's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, that's the same sister that got married. This is her baby that is now 2. Again, this is a while ago. But that just gives you an idea of my style and the kind of stuff I love to teach. And then this is a class I taught last summer at our Cropping Around the World crop. I have opened it already so you can see kind of how it works, but it's a really cute suitcase. We decorated the outside to look like a suitcase. I did it upside down. I do that every time. I'm a lefty, so I'm just gonna warn you, I am left-handed, so things might look upside down to you, but they're right to me. So chipboard album, and then we decorated the pages. So again, I scrapbook backwards. I put my pictures on after I create it, so they don't have pictures yet. Full disclosure, a lot of mine won't have pictures, but I like to also let you see that your pictures are the focus, right? So while I might use a 4x6, you might want a 5x7. So I try not to put a ton of what I feel are constricting sizes in there. So some people like a ton of pictures on a page, and some just want the one, you know, so that's kind of my style. So I just want to introduce myself. I hope you will subscribe and enjoy and have fun and just really get to know your story and tell it. And I love you guys, and I hope you will have fun with me.